Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Inner Peace with Netta. I'm Netta, and on today's video, I will be talking about relationships, okay? Preferably romantic relationships. So, a lot of us get into relationships and they don't work out, or we settle, or yeah. Or sometimes the relationship is good, straight gravy. That's a good thing. And you're coexisting. Some relationships you're codependent and So, being on your journey, and as you're maturing and you're growing and you're more aware and you're more conscious, it's not, you're more conscious of your energy and more about yourself. You know your boundaries, you know your deal breakers. Well, this is what in relationships you should, before you get up in a relationship, this is what, excuse me, this is what you should have, like, what does not work for you, what works for you, and like write down like why it doesn't, and if someone does something in a relationship, is it going against your self-love, self-respect, or self-worth? Like, in my past, when I was younger, in my teens, I was in an abusive relationship. So having a fight and stuff, and first, I never thought that I would have been in that, but now that's not even an option. Like, that's not even a thought that wouldn't even come through my mind. So, just growing up and just seeing things in childhood, and just thinking that you're supposed to go through thick and thin. Like, I don't know where my brain was at. If you want me to be honest, I don't know, but all I know was, child, I was not loving myself, and that person didn't love themselves. They was insecure. So you had two insecure young people together, and they was fighting over just, I couldn't even tell you about, but it was just insecurity. And that's where I learned, like, hey, something needs to shift. Something ain't right, and you turn your wounds into wisdom. But to be more conscious, and to look back at it, or, it was codependent. And I played my part in it as well, and that's me taking accountability for my actions. And, just learning what that codependency, like, you need someone to validate you, and, looking outside of yourself for that love that you need from within, that you need from yourself. And in today's society, like, you see a lot of that. A lot of people aren't really, I don't really think a lot of people know what they want, and or either know how to get it. And then a lot of people don't love themselves, so they're looking outside themselves, and they're looking for someone to complete them. And we in society have this, when you get married, you're one and you complete yourself. No, you're whole individually. And You're two whole people. Whole, y'all just both wholeness, all wholeness. And you coexist with one another because you're still separate. You're still your own person. You don't lose yourself in a relationship. And I think a lot of people give up who they are. Some people don't even know who they are, and they haven't even explored it yet. But some people give up who they are to satisfy the other person because they think that will make them happy. But then you're sacrificing your own happiness and you're doing something that doesn't make you happy. So what is that doing? That means you don't know your value and your self-worth or that self-respect. Because you think that you're going to be happy when you're not happy, trying to make someone else happy. And it's just like this game of just a spinning wheel. And then that person is not asking you to make yourself unhappy unless they plain old told you and you need to run quick, fast, in a hurry. But if they didn't tell you to make these choices, then when you make those choices and things don't come out right, then you got that point and blame. No. And we need to know more of what we want, and build that relationship with ourselves first, of course. But in a lot of today's relationships, it's it could be off material things or the things that we needed from childhood. Maybe you have abandonment issues, or you need people to validate you. You just need some attention and you don't know how to get it. Like, some people don't have that compassion and kindness towards themselves, so they can't give it to you. And some people were doormat when they were young. Like, some people just went through so much stuff. So that's why I'm all about the healing, but moving forward and really digging deep, doing the inner work. But in relationships, nobody is responsible for that inner child healing but you. Now, y'all can support each other and love each other. I'm not telling you do not support your partner, when they need you. Now, this is if it's a healthy relationship. Now, if it's toxic, run. Run fast, quick, in a hurry. Do not stay in a toxic relationship. Do not stay in a relationship where people are abusing you mentally, physically. Point blank, period. And don't, where somebody's using you for what you have, for your house, your money, or any material things, your car. No, because you're telling that person, yes, it's okay to disrespect me because I don't know my worth. I don't have no self. Nah, don't. If somebody's just using you for sexual purposes, if you want casual sex, that's fine. There's no judgment. But if this is something that you constantly or consistently do, and you put yourself in that category, like, oh, I don't want a relationship and things like that, but when you have casual sex, you catch emotions and feelings, then there's something deeper than that. There's something definitely deeper in that. There's some deep emotions that you need to look into, because one person thinks it's one thing and another person thinks y'all not on the same page, it's not balanced. And somebody's going to get hurt, and that's just unhealthy. That's toxic as well, and that's a form of codependency. And, if you don't want to do something in a relationship and you feel forced, you have to act, and I'm talking about, like, just anything in a relationship. So where you feel like it takes a part of you, don't do it. But you have to speak up, because no one can read your mind. Everyone has different love languages as well. And in relationships, you have to be compatible. Yeah, people talk about chemistry and all that. You could build the chemistry. You have to be attracted to the person. I feel like, mentally and physically. You gotta have both. You gotta have both. But that's for me. Because if you don't have nothing in your mind, I don't really have nothing. You don't have nothing to talk about. Because nobody just don't want to sit up in your face and look at you all day. That's just my opinion. And I'm talking about a relationship. You know, building something maybe for long term, or, you know, I'm not talking about a casual, you know, but even then, like, you gotta have some type of standards of who you giving your body to. Like, you know, let's just be more mindful so that we don't project all this drama, because this is why women and men be having issues with each other. Everybody want to blame. It's like, oh, well, women act funny or men act funny. Why men always do this? Because you have an issue, man or woman, that you are looking for someone else to fulfill, and then you mad at every man and woman in the world. Why? Or something that your mother did or your father, and you're looking for someone outside yourself. We can't do that. That's not cool. Like, we really got to be honest with ourselves and keeping it so 100. And that's low vibrational, and we're just projecting. So we got to work on that. You know, we here to ascend in a higher consciousness, and, you know, and with that, we still have this human stuff, so we have to work on it. We have to work on it. We not into all this stuff that's in the media, people fighting, doing things to their body to get attention and stuff like that. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying, if you're not good within here, your relationship is going to reflect that. How you treat yourself, that person is going to treat you. You allow somebody to treat you like crap, that's because you're not paying attention to yourself, and you treat yourself like crap. That inner critic in your head, that person is that inner critic in full flesh form. So, in relationships, you know, you have to reprogram your heart and your mind, because a lot of times when we get hurt, you know, some people jump right back into relationships. I'm not that person. I need my space, because I have to, I've learned, you know, at an early age as well, like, and being on my own at an early age and young and living by myself, take care of myself, I can't have or just be hopping from one person to person, you know, and because I have to find something, because I cannot have the same person in my face. That, no. I gotta learn the lesson somewhere. Like, I ain't just go through with Joe Flo over here, and now I'm with Sugar Pops, and it's the same thing, because then that means the common denominator is me. There's something that I'm not learning, and there's something that I'm attracting. So, you know, let's be mindful in our relationships as well. Like, the relationship is trying to teach you something. Somebody straight up disrespecting you, putting their hands on you, man or woman, you know, I think we got this stigmatism, like, us females can just be putting our hands all over men and thinking that it's okay. And then if he called the cops or something, there's something wrong with him. No, but if he put his hands on you, then you call the cops and people going to, like, no. That's just all low vibrational. Like, the narratives that we talk about and just certain things. And I know this because I was a part of it as well. And it was just certain narratives. And I just felt like I took on people's narratives in my relationships. No. This is your relationship. You run your own race at your own pace, and y'all make your own rules. But make sure it's of the utmost respect, love, integrity, character, all that. And just unconditional love and confident. Be confident in your relationship, and just grow with one another. And, be with somebody you can grow with. Don't just, if you're dating, look for, right now, a list of characteristics that you want in a person. And sometimes when you date, it just be for the moment. Let it just be for the moment. Don't get everything, all that emotion top. No. Just take that time out for yourself. And let it go. Let it flow. And then time will tell. Your intuition, you ask your spirit guide, you ask the divine, hey, is this the right person? Trust to believe me, you will find your answer. Now, am I with my soulmate? No, I am not. But I can give you this information because I know. And I'm telling you, like, you will just know. You will just have this inner knowing. You'll have that inner knowing. But you have to take care of you. Even if the person is not for long term. Person show out and they show they behind and they not showing you no respect. And you on a date, man or woman, you better get up and leave. When I tell you get up and leave, people are like, oh no, I'm embarrassed. No, don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. I don't care if this person drove you. Make sure if you on dates, you got car fare to get home and where you need to be. And this time, 2020, yes. But, not even to think like that. But some people be in situations that they don't have to be in. And they feel like, they feel drained. They feel no. If you ever in a situation where you not feeling good about yourself, or a person don't make you feel good about yourself, and that could be friends or family, get up and leave. You don't gotta be nasty. You just be like, oh, okay, thank you. I'ma leave. And yeah, I gotta go. So check you later. Have a good one. Love you. Bye. If it's family. But you don't even got to say all that. Just be like, yo, gotta go. Dick. You ain't got to answer to nobody. You don't. No. But when you're dating, write it down and think of on a high vibration, and know that the universe is going to send you somebody that you need. And somebody who you can grow with, because there's no perfect relationship. You will have challenges, and all those little shabby relationships you may have had, you know that person was your mirror. They just acted differently, but they were your mirror. It was something in them that was within you. So, don't berate the person or anything. And I know, at first it can be hard, but no, don't do that, because if that person was insecure, you were insecure too, So just learn and just, be grateful, and then know, what, this does not work for me. This is where I need to work with myself, and this is how I'm going to build my relationships. And then ask yourself, how do you build your relationships? Do you build your relationships on, like, common trauma or, like, drama? Or, like, do you get out there and explore different options, like, things that's not in your comfort zone, like people that's not in your comfort zone, like, totally different places. Maybe not your race, don't look your skin tone, and just out your comfort zone, and I'm not talking about, like, sexuality wise, because I'm not gonna say that, because that's your preference. You know what your sexuality is and what you prefer. But so that's on you. But I'm saying, like, if you needed to date outside your race or your spiritual or religious, like, that shouldn't stop you. You know, that shouldn't stop you at all. And you get to explore and learn about different cultures and different people and make new friends. I mean, when you get out your environment, you see different things. Not saying that you can't meet someone that you will love and be ace boon coons with in your environment, but it's good to go out your environment and to explore and see other things that you may not have been used to. So that's this video on relationships. But we should strive, just strive to be better on how we choose in relationships and stuff, and mature. And when we're young, we may not know things, but let's be more mindful, and it'll stop a lot of the pain and heartaches and things of that nature, because it starts with you. Your relationship with yourself is the catalyst for the relationship with other people. So I love you guys. Peace.